This is one thing I want to share with you. I want to tell you something, a little bit of a story. Let me tell you a funny story. A while ago, I've went different places, look for opportunities and try to do whatever I could do. There's one thing I always learn in everything that I've done so far in my life. Everybody that you approach for something that you try to do, there are few people that really understand. If you want to hear more about this or if you want to learn more, you can always check it out my book, The Journey of the Global Change Maker. It's available in all platforms. On Amazon, you can find it on any other platform on social media. You can check it out on my Instagram, Saymore.yourboy, Mr. Pineapple. On my link, there will be also the link to the website where you can find my book. If you want a copy, if you want to read online, it's all up to you. So many times that we have voices that speak to us, but we ignore these voices. You have friends, right? You have people around that you believe in, that they can support you and all that. I want to ask you, how many times you've been disappointed? How many times you've shared what you try to do with the many people around you, and how many people have come on board and say, we want to help you? Nobody want to help something they don't see a vision on. So this is one thing I want you all youth to understand, that in everything that you're trying to do, you tell me that you have applied in many companies, you tell me that you have experience in, could be a banking, you tell me that you have experience for administration, you tell me that you have experience in many other works. But there's one thing, are you willing to start from the bottom? Because you have started about medicine, you have started about banking, you have started about NIT, you have started about any other things that you have started. So you only have this because I have started about, this and that. But when you have searched and see there's no opportunity out there, why don't you ask yourself why there's no opportunities? Maybe I need to start from the bottom, or maybe I need to create the job. I need to create jobs. You know what I mean? I'm probably the one who should create jobs for other people. So many things. For example, in your cars, you have seen around in every, in neighborhood, there's always a bin laying down on the day of the waste truck coming to pick up the trash. After they pick up the trash, there'll always be the bins, all the trash cans always laying around, probably smelling and whatever it is. That's a job right there. You can create an opportunity, start going and tell them, look, on the day when the trash or the waste truck coming to pick up, on that day, I'll make sure that I'll come with my guys and we clean up your trash cans and make sure we leave it in clean. So that's money you're making. Even though they pay you 15 rands, that's money. You're doing something. Because when it comes to financial is not about you starting making, charging people 150, 100 and stuff. You can even charge people 10 rand per each trash can. Just imagine in your car seat, in your location, in your neighborhood right now, how many trash cans and how many households with the trash cans. Think about it. Let's just say minimum, I'll say maybe 1,000. Probably it's over 1,000. So if you can say 10 times 1,000, how much you be making? You'll be making a lot of money only on one day. So if you can do this every day per month, how many days per month? So it's probably 5 days per month that you're going to be doing this. Obviously, they collect once a week. If you can do this every time they do, which is 5 days per month, you don't have to do every day. Just one day each, one day each per week. You make a hell of a lot of money. But this is a problem. We have an education, we have all these things. We are waiting to be employed. Nobody's want to start from the bottom. Nobody want to go and wash the car by the car wash. Nobody want to work in ShopRite. Because when you work in ShopRite, they think maybe it's a low class job. Nobody want to push the trolleys because they feel like, I can't push the trolleys. Nobody wants to start from the bottom. Why don't you go and start on the bottom and say, look, for me, I see there's no opportunities. I'm going to create an opportunity. When the trash truck come and collect the trashes, I'm going to make sure that I have my guys who sweep the streets, we make sure we clean. In your areas, in your neighborhood, how many people are struggling to find, people want to buy all these things and stuff like that. Create service that you know that your kasi, your area, people, they don't have this service. Be smart. Don't just sit and expect the government. Yes, the government, they do their part. Of course, the government, they do distribute opportunities, money to different people. But you need to do your part. Maybe For you, your story, you don't have to work for someone, but you are waiting to be employed because you have started. I have a master's. When you walk into an office, you want to show the person who's hiring you that I'm very educated. Maybe that person who's hiring you, he doesn't even have the master's, but you walking in with the master. Do you think he'll give an opportunity? Of course, he's afraid that tomorrow you probably kick him out, you take his position. Homie, think about that, homie. You need to create opportunity for yourself, my homie. So stop thinking that opportunity just come for us, or maybe just finish your graduating university and stuff. Yes, I'm not saying don't go to university. Go to university is very important. You need to have an education. What I'm saying, when you have tried and see there's no opportunity after college and university, don't sit down. You need to be active. Do something. Do something. Try to find a way that you can have a cash in every day. You know what I mean? As long as you don't do things that is wrong, just do things that is right by, creating jobs. There's so many things that you can do. Imagine in your streets, there's always papers lying around. Why don't you start a Kanban? Why don't you start something that you say, you with your guys, you speak to whoever who's in charge of that area and say, me and my guys, we're going to make sure that we pick up all the trash cans around whatever's happening. We'll clean the streets, and you sign a contract with them. But we are waiting. You're waiting for somebody to give you a job. But the jobs are there. You need to create an opportunity. Yo, get up, man. Get up, black guys, black people. I'm talking to you, my black people. It makes me feel really, really bad, It's so sad to know that as a black community, all you think is that you need to go and study, and all that when you're done, you need to get a job. I'm not saying don't go to school. I'm not saying don't study. You need to have an education. But even though when you don't find opportunity, try to do something that have a cash flows in your life. You know what I'm saying? You need to be creative, man. Homie, Africans, you need to be creative. Be smart. We can change the world. We can change the life. You want to change the generation. You know how you were raised. You know how your grandma, your mom, your dad, and everybody, your pa, everybody tried to make a difference, but it's always been hard to make a change. You know how much your mom will be earning your mom as a domestic worker. You know how much she earns. She does not earn any much. She tried by all means to be able to take you to school and do all these things. But you want to follow the same pattern that you just want to be employed. You just want to have this. Why don't you create a job? Your mother is a domestic worker. She did what she could do. Homie, it's not easy in the street. It's not easy out there. Create opportunity. Be creative. These days, things have been made easy. There's social media. You can find anything, reach anyone online. All the details are there. Everything is there. Africans, opportunity will never come and knock door. God will never come and say, I'm here. God will come in a human form like right now as I'm speaking to you. Be creative. Get up and do something. I'm open to take group charts. I'm open to take group sessions as a youth coach. I'm open to take individual coaching sessions. I'm open to do mentorship. I'm open for that. So link in my bio or DM me. We can get to share. Let me be your mentor. Let me be your coach. Link. We speak about the sessions, how it goes. Yo, be creative.